Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today.
And Andrea from Insert Geek here.
And today it's another episode of Trekback Tuesdays, where we take a look at all the various Star Trek action figures and collectibles throughout time and space, across every type of Star Trek show. And well, today's a little bit of a weird one, because it's two Star Treks in one, basically.
Wait, what?
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't seen any of these, so he keeps throwing them at me, and I don't know what's going on.
So what was that name of that Deep Space Nine episode, where they went back in time and went to see the original cast?
Trials and Tribble-ations?
That's the one.
Uh-huh.
So let me introduce you to, from 1997, from the Warp Factor 1 series, Commander Benjamin Sisko in his original series outfit.
Oh my god! I can't see it! Let me see it! Oh my god! Whoa, you can win a thing.
Yes, you can.
Oh my god! Ooh, I'm like trying to look behind at the accessories. Okay, cool. Anyway, here we go. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, alright, so so that's Commander Sisko. He's look at the back. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. No, we're gonna get to that. So yeah, this one's cool because they come with actually a little contest, which has now been long expired. This contest is 20 years old now. So it's long expired, but if we win, we're gonna cash in.
Oh yeah, no, we're gonna
make them cash in. So yeah, it's the Tribbles game. Thousands of prizes according to the package there. And so this is, yeah, like I said, Warp Factor Series 1, and on the back you're going to see there's a bunch of other guys, because it's basically the entire crew that went aboard the ship in their retro outfits, as well as Captain Koloth, who was from the actual original episode itself, who hadn't had a toy made of himself yet. So yeah.
Tribbles, I love the Tribbles, they're so ridiculous, and they're the Ewoks of Star Trek.
And this part's really cool, so right there you guys can see that, this is when you know what year this is from, because this is the first time we've seen on the packaging Playmate's website.
Wait, what?
It's right, and yeah, playmatestoys.com. I don't know if that's still the domain they use. I mean, they probably can't use Playmates for obvious reasons. But yeah, if that's still the same name, then they've had it for 20 years. I'll have to check that out later.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah, and so he does have a little bit of a different bio also this time, smaller. We're not going to read it because they're all pains in the butt to read. But this one's actually been put together not by Starfleet, but by Temporal-ations.
Whoa, 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 let me see that. Hold on. Wait, what?
Basically, the bio goes over what happened in that episode from season 5.
It really does, because it talks about, you know, there was a plan to kill Captain Kirk, and Sisko is all, like, stopping him, and...
This is basically 4 very long paragraphs that we're not going to read.
Nope.
So if you haven't seen the episode, you should. And yeah, again, like this packaging is really cool, because it even has, like, here, a 800 number to become an official member of the Star Trek fan club.
I so want to call this number and see if it's still going.
Probably not, but if you want to, it's 1-800-TRUE-FAN. And to become a member, it's only $20. Yeah, it just says $20 to become a member if you're American.
Okay.
$23 if you're Canadian.
I happen to have my phone here.
Do you want to call?
We're totally calling this.
All right, 1-800-TRUE-FAN.
Hold on.
Hope you don't end up with a microphone.
I really hope this doesn't turn out as bad as I think it's going to.
A microwave or a copper pot.
It's 1-800-TRUE-FAN. TRUE-FAN. Oh God, what am I about to do?
Gonna need to put this on speakerphone.
Oh yeah, we're all gonna find out when this leads to. I'm so scared.
We are currently experiencing a temporary technical issue with our phone system. Try and call me again later.
Oh, they hung up on me, so they just said
Sound like a temporal agent to me. I think it's. I think we just call it Section 31.
Oh snap! I'm sorry.
Please don't kill us.
I don't want to die.
I think we better open this figure.
Yeah, I think let's go.
I'm gonna give you the honors, obviously, because.
Oh yeah, that's so exciting. I want to play this contest.
We gotta talk about this packaging too.
Yeah, we do.
It's got the retro style logo up here. It's got the Defiant down here. It's just a mishmash of everything. So
I love it. I love it's a way to bridge the gap, and I want all these toys.
Yeah, you better go ahead and open that up.
Yeah.
You waited 20 years to open this, so
without even knowing I was waiting that long. That's the craziest part of them all.
So yeah,
for the next gen 10th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
So it's got a little itty bitty little thing right here before I rip and destroy this whole thing. So anyway.
So he comes with a whole bunch of accessories, and there's one that you're going to be excited to see. I think.
I think I already know what you're talking about, but let's start with the stand. It's a little different.
Yeah. So we have now a classic style insignia, which we saw a similar style in the Yeoman Rand figure.
I'm gonna let you have that.
Let's see if we can get this thing out. So yeah, it's in the classic insignia style.
Oh.
And Andrea just discovered the Tribbles game. Let's save that for last. Let's show them what the card looks like.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna try and take it up, but no, this is, oh my god, this is so cool.
So,
Okay,
yeah,
you hold that while I...
These are the prizes, and the way this game works is you have to scratch off the stuff in the back, and we're gonna do that once we finish looking at this figure.
If I can actually get this stuff out. Oh my god, I'm so happy right now. I should not be this happy. Okay, I'm just gonna take stuff out and you...
So yeah, he comes with, so unlike other figures, this doesn't really have descriptions of what the accessories are, but we know that this is the classic style communicator device, and it's actually multiple colored, which was, yeah, you can see it's actually gold, silver, and black. Most other accessories we've looked at have been one solid color, but these are special.
Yeah, but they do say what each one is.
They say, but they don't actually give us the descriptions other than like
So
a
I'll
sense.
give you the... Oh, this one's cool.
Yeah, so this is the electronic clipboard, which we see him give to Captain Kirk at the end of the episode. Spoilers. It says the electronic sensor and sound visual recording system, which looks like kind of like an Etch-a-Sketch if you hold it this way.
This one's a little interesting.
Yeah, that is the Bajoran Orb of Time.
Yeah.
And so that is, it says here, a Bajoran religious artifact, which when you open up, apparently it lets you travel through time.
Ooh, wait, are you holding that upside down or right? There we go.
It's a little hard to say on because the way it's on the package, it actually has it.
Yeah, but there's a hole on
this-
top and there's flat on the bottom.
You can see in the box, it's like, looks like maybe it's upside down.
Maybe they don't know how to hold the
Yeah,
orb,
they might
but
not know either, because,
I think wherever the hole is, that's the one that should be upright.
unless we're trying to contain what's in it. Otherwise,
No, because you're supposed to open it and
oh,
it needs
now
to
it's
be
just like flower pot, so. Alright, moving on. See, it's flower pot.
Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, and this is my favorite. You're right, I totally like this and I need more with more colors. Bam! We got Tribbles!
You got two different Tribbles, one short one long one.
Small and large. You don't have to go short and they're the same height.
This one's a little longer though. I mean, it's
That one's longer, this one is not. It's smaller.
So, interesting factoid about this is that there was actually a different version of this figure. And the other version had blue accessories, and it had these Tribbles as well, but also came with a pouch of actual furry Tribbles. And I have that at home. And you're gonna eat my face, I'm pretty sure.
No, because I can't do that because I need to take you home so you can go get those and then give them to me.
So we'll save that for another episode, or hey, who knows, maybe we'll have them in another toy. But yeah, so there are variants of this, because this is gray, the one I have is actually blue. So who knew there are variants? Now let's get to Commander Sisko himself, which is a really interesting figure in a lot of ways, both good and bad.
Whoa, okay, so we're just let me check out the hands. Oh, he's got some nice hand detailing. Check that
Yeah,
out.
he's got fingernails.
But now let's talk about that face.
Yeah, so here's the interesting thing about this Sisko. So this body, about a year ago, I think a year before this, they came out with essentially like a 7-pack, 5 or 6 or 7-pack of all of the original crew members. And they basically just recycled this body for all of them, which is what we have here. We have this body, and this head that you see here, which is basically the head that had been used on other previous Sisko figures. So this toy is essentially a kit bash. It's a recycled head, recycled body, recycled Bajoran Orb of Time, because this was in another thing as well. The Tribbles are new, and this I'm pretty sure Clipboard is new. Tricorder is also old, so interesting figure. A really cool figure, very cost-effective figure.
Yes. So funny thing is, in a previous review, we had covered Jadzia Dax, and I was talking about how I felt her neck could have been longer, you know, to help show her height. Here, my only real complaint about the Sisko figure, even though it's like a whole, you know, mishmash or whatever, his neck is actually really long, and it kind of makes the rest of his face look not as great. I would have preferred that neck length on Jadzia and maybe given him the slightly smaller neck, because he was always in, you know, his commander's uniform kind of took away from his neck.
And it looks even weirder actually from behind. That's what showing that too. So it's more noticeable from behind, a little bit from like the side too.
But the thing is, if you forget about the neck, the face is a really good representation of Sisko. It's really, like, when I first saw it in package, my first thought was, who was that? Because of, you know, I was seeing the neck and the shape of the head, it just screws it up a little bit. But then you really look at it and yeah, that's Sisko.
Yeah. So let's see if he can hold his clipboard and hand it off to Kirk, which he kind of, yes, he can. He can now go up to Captain Kirk and be like, oh, here you go, Captain. Jazz, 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 jazzy, jazz, jazz. Jazzy Sisko. Yeah.
He was so smiley. He was the true smiley.
That's the trouble with Tribbles.
That's the wrong episode, but either way. Ah! Tribble attack! Tribble attack! He's dead now.
The Tribble ate his face.
The Tribble ate his face.
So that's Commander Sisko in his retro style outfit, and it's pretty cool.
I really like it. So now,
waving. So by the way, also interesting note of Sisko is that there was another Sisko, as you can imagine, before this, because Sisko didn't have bald head until a few seasons into the show, along with the goatee.
See, that was, I believe, season 5.
Yeah. So there was a previous Sisko from the first wave with hair and no beard.
Ooh,
goatee. And goatee. And what's interesting about it is the skin tone. So this Sisko is, we don't have any pictures of him on here, I don't believe, or anywhere on here, but this one is actually darker skin. The other one was actually lighter skin.
I'm glad that they went darker, because that's always been an issue. This is a truer color to him.
Pretty much, yeah. The other one is a lot paler, so they basically went towards a darker and more accurate skin tone with the later release.
Oh, that is... Kudos for that. Like, seriously, this is a belated kudos, but that's a good... You know, like, really, that needs to be acknowledged, because darker skin tones always tend to get the shaft.
Yeah, and
figures and stuff.
They corrected it, so...
Yeah, so that's fantastic.
Now let's get to the most important part today, which is this.
Oh, God.
The Tribbles game. So, here we go. That's just so you guys can see it better from behind. So there's a lot of prizes we can win. What prizes can we win?
What can we win? Hold on. First of all, I like that we can open this. Oh, my God. Okay, so we have the rule. Well, before we get into the prizes, they have the rules, and we can get $10 cash back from Interplay.
We can get the Starfleet Academy video game.
No, we
CD-ROM.
can. If we buy the Starfleet Academy CD-ROM, we mail proof of purchase and the cash receipt and this, certificate, and we'll get $10 back.
Ooh, wow. We gotta hurry though. We only have until January 15th, 1998. We missed it, didn't we?
Dang, we're a little off, huh? Anyway, so let's talk about the prizes. The prizes are pretty neat. So you can win thousands of Star Trek prizes. They're gonna release, so for 5th place, because it's the 5-tier thing, they have 5,000 Deep Space Nine comic books.
Ooh.
In 4th place, you got 10,000, not 10,000, 1,000.
Quark math right there.
I did some Quark math. Oy, he's been influencing me, what can I say? So 1,000 Starfleet Academy CD-ROMs. And then in 3rd place, you get 500 Star Trek toys or a book set. In 2nd place, only 5 of these existed. You could get a piece of the DS9 set.
Which in the picture it shows a tricorder, but who knows what you could have won.
Yeah,
it could have just been a piece of drywall.
Actually a really cool prize. And now I'm really sad I never partook in this. Okay, so they're calling it 1st place. There were only 3. A trip to Hollywood and an authentic Starfleet uniform. They have a picture of a smiley kid. I'll show you that in a second.
A little kid.
That's pretty awesome. And then finally, and you know what? Their grand prize, looking at
not as good.
Yeah, it's cool, but I would rather go to the set. I'm gonna be honest. See, they should have included all of this in the grand prize. In the grand prize, they should have included all of this. But for one person, they would get a Starfleet or Klingon multimedia home theater command center built in their living room by the set designers from Paramount Pictures. Okay, that's a really cool and expensive prize, but I really feel they should have also included a trip to Hollywood, the uniform, and a piece of the set.
Yeah, I agree. I'd rather have the uniform than the set.
Yeah, I'd either want the uniform in the set or I'd want a piece of the set. But it's still really cool. So now let's see.
So you have to scratch them off to match them up.
Mm-hmm. You can match specifically marked Playmate toys at your local retailer. You can watch DS9 the weekend of September 29th. 1997. Yes, to reveal the grand prize winner. And collect 2 Playmate Star Trek toy proofs of purchases and 2 points. We have 2 points! And it earns us a photo of ourselves in a Tribbles episode. Yes. Oh my god, we have 2 points!
We need ourselves a photo of Tribbles and us, yeah. Alright, well here is a space coin. So you can go ahead and scratch these off. Let's see.
Sure. Do you want to scratch? You're gonna have to scratch at least one of these off. So I'm gonna match.
I mean, unfortunately, I'm not really sure how we can actually win because we have to wait till that star
green.
date. I don't really know what any of this stuff means yet, but green so far is not a winner. But let's keep going.
Oh.
But I think we only need to get one.
I guess.
I guess. These rules.
Wait a minute. This is a icon. Oh, that's a pretty. You got the
Deep Space Nine logo.
You got the space station, or got.
Why don't you show them that too? So they can...
Well, yeah. I was gonna. I just want to make sure it's all rubbed off so you can see it in its glory. Close enough. So far I've gotten green. So far I've gotten green, and I have gotten a Deep Space Nine logo.
None of which get us prizes.
I want prizes. Okay.
Really screwing the pooch here, Andrew. We gotta win some prizes.
Oh, it's my fault.
You're scratching.
Do you want to do it? You do it.
Let me show you how it's done.
Let's see how it's done.
You do this. You scratch it, and hey, look at that. I got a point.
Oh!
So I actually need one more of these to get, according to this, looks like you actually need to get these.
Oh, lame.
So we got one of these. So we're halfway there to our photo with Tribbles.
I want Tribbles.
Yeah, so there you go.
Hold on, I'm gonna take a look at this. Oh, so it says, so the way that this works is you match the colored Tribble on your game piece to the colored Tribbles below to find out if you've won. Okay, you know what, that's pretty cool.
Okay. So
and there we go.
So that is Commander Benjamin Sisko from the episode Trials and Tribble-ations, Season 5 of DS9. We like him a lot.
We like him a lot.
And there is another version of this out there which has furry Tribbles, so be on the lookout for that one too.
And if anyone wants to send me furry Tribbles, comment below.
Please do. So that's another episode of Trekback Tuesdays. I'm Matthew from Nerd News Today.
I'm Andrea from Insert Geek here.
Live long and buy toys.